Hey yo, what's good, reader fam? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another video in my Books in Bed series. Is this a series on my channel? I guess so. I've done this quite a few times. Today's video is sponsored by Penguin Teen, but basically what this series is where I sit in bed and talk about bookish things. I basically make these videos when I don't want to get out of bed, but I still want to make a video and talk about books. It's essentially the same as all the rest of my videos, except for the fact that I don't get out of bed. I sit in bed and talk about books. Anywho, without further ado, let's get started. The first thing that I want to talk about is the fact that there is a new sorting hat quiz, a new official sorting hat quiz, which, why? I feel like this has been at least like the third official sorting hat quiz. I honestly feel like it's kind of absurd because once you've been sorted, you've been sorted. You have been put in your Hogwarts house. There ain't no going back. So even though I'm annoyed, I downloaded the app and I'm gonna get sorted today. I'm going to assume though that this is the same quiz that was on Pottermore because this new app is essentially Pottermore just in app form. But I don't know, we're gonna find out today. Let's do this thing. We're gonna pop on the sorting hat. You again, oh, I spelled my name wrong. It says Jess W. Oops! You've been sorted before, but you can take the new sorting hat ceremony and the sorting hat will make a new decision if you wish. I mean, I want to stay a Gryffindor, but I also want to see if I get something different this time around. To give you guys a little backdrop, when Pottermore first came out, I took the quiz, got Gryffindor. Then for a little time of my life, I was like, am I a Gryffindor or am I a Hufflepuff? I kind of like started to associate myself with Hufflepuff, even though I wasn't officially sorted into Hufflepuff. Then a few years back, when they revamped the quiz, I got sorted into Gryffindor again, so I was like, fine, aight, that's tight. I'm a Gryffindor. Hear me roar. But I guess today we'll see if that's solidified. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up a Gryffindor again, but who knows? I'm starting the ceremony. Oh, I gotta update something? I don't got all day for you to update, app. I'm impatient. Clearly, I'm not a Hufflepuff. If I get Slytherin, I'll be pissed. Nothing against Slytherins. I don't see myself as a Slytherin. And I'm definitely not a Ravenclaw, because I'm not smart enough to be a Ravenclaw, that's for sure. I'm drinking out of a Hogwarts mug today. I may or may not have planned that. I definitely did plan that. I was like, oh, that mug, themed. We love themed things. This update is taking a million years. And by a million years, I mean like 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. It's been maybe a minute. We finally got through the update. Oh, hello there, my friend. My dog's come to terrorize me. Like it's his job. Except it is his job. It's literally his job to terrorize me. But also to be the cutest puppy in the world. I love you. Mwah. Okay, gotta take this sorting quiz. Gonna have to see my ugly face. Can't wait for that. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's the hat. Let us begin, Jess W. Oh, consider your answers carefully. Oh, that I will. Moon or stars? I want the moon! I love the moon. Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ordinary, ignorant, cowardly, selfish. Ooh, it's between ordinary or ignorant. I would not want to be called ignorant, but I also don't want to be called ordinary. I want to be unique. I want to be special. Special little butterfly. But I also don't want to be called ignorant. I'm gonna say ignorant. I don't want to be called that. No, thank you. Which would you choose to drink? The foaming, frothing, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds? Ooh. The smooth, thick, richly purple drink. The golden liquid so bright that it hurts the eye and makes sunspots dance all around the room. Ooh, I like that one. That one's super fancy fans. The mysterious black liquid. I'm gonna go with the golden liquid. I feel like that fits kind of the golden Gryffindor. Okay, that one. What are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? Ooh, apparition and disapparition, transfiguration, flying on a broomstick. Ooh, hexes and jinxes, all about magical creatures, secrets about the castle. Ooh, I love finding out secrets. Every area of magic I can. Ooh. I mean, yes, every area of magic, but specifically, I'd have to say secrets in the castle. Which of the following would you most likely to study? Or most like to study? I can read. Centaurs, goblins, mer people, ghosts, vampires, werewolves, trolls, centaurs, goblins. Oh, it's back to oh, I just kind of spaced out. I didn't realize we were back to these. I think the ghost would be the most interesting to learn about, personally. A muggle confronts you and says that they are sure you are a witch or wizard. Do you? Ask what makes them think so. Why do you think I'm a witch or wizard? Tell me, which pet would you choose to take with you? Every pet. Toads? I'm sorry, who's picking toads? Tell me. Owls, cats. Okay, I'm gonna pick an owl. I'm not big on cats, I'm sorry. Ooh, a brown owl? Snowy owl? This is like hard to maneuver. Screech owl? Ooh, sounds like that'd be annoying. I want the snowy owl. The beautiful snowy owl. She's mine. Her name will be Gretchen. Left or right? I hate these kinds of questions. Are you kidding? So stupid. Left or right? Well, I'm right-handed, so we're gonna go right. Bink! The sorting hat is ready to make its decision. Where are you gonna put me, bro? What is happening? Okay, can you just like tell me already? I'm ready to know. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? I am confused. It put me in Ravenclaw. No. This app does not know a thing about me. That quiz did not tell them anything about me. I am not a Ravenclaw. I'm not a Ravenclaw. No. No. I'm so confused. Yeah, no. I'm not a Ravenclaw. I'm flattered that you think so, app, but I'm gonna stay in Gryffindor because I'm not a Ravenclaw. I love that it lets you choose which house you want to be a part of. I'm a Gryffindor. Suck on that, app. Okay, well, I'm a Gryffindor. It thought I was a Ravenclaw, but I disagree. That's not true. I'm going against what the sorting hat says. I've got my own sorting hat on, and it says Gryffindor. I got a new book in the mail from Penguin Teen. They sent me The Beautiful by Renee Audier, which I must say this book cover is beautiful. In this book, we follow our main character, Celine, who is forced to leave her job in Paris as a dressmaker to New Orleans, a city run by the dead. It's the year 1872, and she's moved into a convent with 6 other girls, and she's soon kind of swept into the underworld of New Orleans, which has me really intrigued. I want to know more about this underworld in New Orleans. Apparently, there's a lot of paranormal creatures, including vampires. Through the underworld is how she kind of gets involved with this guy named Sebastian, and there's a bit of a romance that brews between the two of them. Ooh, ah. But she begins to question the one she's fallen for when one of the girls in her convent ends up murdered. This book has a focus on vampires, which if you know me at all, I've kind of stayed away from the vampire genre. Like, the relationship that I have with the vampire genre is basically the same relationship that a vampire has with the sun. They step into the sun, they feel like they're burning up, which really, I haven't read a vampire book. I've definitely read books where there are vampires a part of the story, like Hello, the Mortal Instruments series, but I've yet to read a book where vampires are like the sole focus of the story. And I think a big reason why I've kind of avoided them is because I've always known that they're like really heavy on the romance. We've got books like Twilight, we've got books like Vampire Academy, and those books have romance kind of as a very heavy presence of the story, which isn't a bad thing if you're into that, but for me personally, not a huge thing on my list of things that I enjoy with books. So you might be wondering why I'm even interested in reading this one. Well, first off, I just kind of want to give the genre a try. I just want to give a vampire book a try, a book where it's solely about those blood-sucking creatures. And 2, I feel like this one isn't going to be super heavy on the romance. Like, it's definitely going to have romance in the mix of things, but that's the thing. I feel like this book is going to have a mix of different things kind of being explored. It's got the romance, but it's got mystery, and I feel like there's also something involving our main character Celine and the underworld, like something is connecting her to it. And I feel like there's a lot more to the story than what we're being given with the description, so I'm interested in learning more about that, that's for sure. That has me intrigued. I want to know if she's kind of connected to the underworld in some way. Is she a vampire? Is she going to be turned into a vampire? I don't know. Plus, I've been wanting to try out a book by Renee Audier, so when this showed up on my doorstep, I was like, hey, it's the perfect time to try out a book by her. Also, as I've talked about this a lot on my channel, I find it really beneficial to read books that you wouldn't normally read, because you never know if it's going to end up being a game changer for you. I might read this and become absolute trash for vampires, but I'll never know unless I read it. You know what I'm saying? Catch me wanting to become a vampire after I read this book. Let's actually hope that that doesn't happen though. I'd be open to liking vampires, but I don't want to turn into one. No thank you! I don't want to be no bloodsucker. The next thing that I want to talk about is Hunger Games related. I'm filming this on a Friday. I'm not sure when this video is going to be up, but today, the new Hunger Games book, which if you didn't know that that's the thing that's happening, yes, we're getting a new book set in the Hunger Games world. Mind blown. I'm still so shook about it. We're getting more Hunger Games content. Basically, Suzanne Collins is releasing a series, single book, duology. I'm not sure what she's exactly releasing, but it's going to be a prequel to the Hunger Games series, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be focused on our queen, Mags, but nothing's really confirmed with that yet, so we don't really know. I honestly was kind of beginning to think that Suzanne Collins would never return, but she pulled a quickie on us and has given us more content. I have seen people being pressed about this on Twitter and stuff, and like, be as pressed as you want. Get mad, get sad, but I'm gonna be over here being glad as heck. I'm losing my mind with excitement over the fact that we're getting more content from this world. Like, heck to the absolute yes. Take my money to the bank, Suzanne Collins. Anyway, the cover was dropped today, so I'm going to be reacting to the cover and I guess the title as well. So without further ado, let's do this. I feel like I should put down my coffee because who knows what this reaction is gonna be like. Okay, Google, new Hunger Games book. Bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna click on this first one that pops up. Entertainment Weekly, I'm assuming this is it. I'm gonna scroll down, I'm guessing it'll pop up. Okay. Okay, huh. This is a long title. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And oh no, it fell into the YA title curse. The blank of blank and blank. This cover is interesting. We've got a mockingjay, I think, and a snake. Oh no, it fell into the snake curse cover too. There's so many snake covers right now. It's the latest trend. Interesting. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I don't think I hate the cover. It's just not what I was expecting. I do like the green bits on it. It kind of looks like a target. And I like the gold of the bird and the snake and the twig thing behind it. But that title though, is it too late to backspace and delete it? Can we swipe left on that title? Is that what people do to reject people on dating apps? I don't know. Anywho, it could be worse, and I'll leave it at that. At least we still have these iconic covers. I wonder if there's any more information about the book itself on this article. Blah, 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 blah. That's 64 years before the events of the first Hunger Games book. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. The prequel will detail the events surrounding the 10th Hunger Games. Yes, we know. The novel raises important questions about authority, the use of violence, and the truth of human nature. So yeah, we basically still have no information about what this book is about, but I'm stoked. Can it be May 19th yet? Can we travel forward in time, grab the book, and then travel back in time? Because I don't want to go to the future yet. Like, the future is kind of scary. Yo, bro, trying to film a video here. Stop kicking me. Anyway, I'm excited about this. Hopefully we get a description soon. That way we can kind of know more about what the book is exactly about. But regardless, I'm stoked. We stoked in this house. Yes. The last thing that I want to talk about is in relation to the Grishaverse Netflix series that we're getting. What? Because we got a cast photo of some of the cast and we can't not talk about it. You see, I'm the type of person that always gets super excited about getting news about the casting. Like, I get really excited, I get pumped up, and there's this like nice build up, and then they drop the casting. And I'm like, okay, we have humans now. God bless America. And then 5 seconds later, I'm like, okay, give me the show. Either give me the show or give me another Grisha book to hold me over until the series is dropped. The thing about casting drops is like, sure, yeah, they're beautiful people. They look amazing. They look like the characters, but I'm not gonna know how I really feel until I see them acting as these characters. Just because they look like the characters doesn't mean they're going to pull off kind of the essence of the characters. You know what I mean, Gene? Anyway, I'll just go over initial thoughts. We've got the Darkling. Ooh, he's so dark and brooding and dark. Yeah, we've got Jesper. Where are your guns, Jesper? I like your boots. Can I borrow those? We've got Kaz. He's got a nice intimidating face. He needs gloves. Other than that, solid. I could see him as Kaz. We've got Alina. The Grisha trilogy is not my favorite. I love Six of Crows so much more than the Grisha trilogy. So much more than the Grisha trilogy. I love who they chose for Alina. She looks great. She looks dope. I have a feeling she's gonna slay the role. Then we've got Mal, which I feel like I need to reread the series to know how I really feel about Mal, because I've seen a lot of people on Twitter recently being like, yo, I reread the Grisha trilogy and Mal is not as bad as everybody makes him out to be, but like, I just remember him being the worst, so maybe I need to reread it and reassess how I feel. And then we've got Inej, who this actress is banging. She is beautiful. Look at her. I'm stoked about her. Like, I think she's probably, out of all of these, the best choice. Like, pretty close to what I envisioned as Inej. I'm excited about her. That's my thoughts on the Grishaverse casting. I feel like I need to reread the Grisha trilogy, especially before the series drops, which I definitely have time to do that because I feel like it's going to be a while before we get the series. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of the casting. I'm curious to know your thoughts as well. But yeah, that's it for today's episode of Books in Bed. I don't know why I keep calling it an episode. Like, this is not really a series on my channel. I just do it whenever I feel like doing it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys got resorted and if you got your original house or if you were put into a new house. And let me know what that house is. If you like this video, be sure to go and hit that like button. If you want to see more bookish content from me, be sure to go and hit subscribe or go and hit that bell icon and you'll be notified every time I post new videos. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope your day is bright, that tomorrow is brighter. Keep reading what your heart desires and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, yo! I can't hide.